The only word I can think of to describe the video I just watched: disgusting. Hello everyone, I'm Ferlin Webster Jr. with MRC-TV. You ever see something so disgusting that you wanted to grab soap and water and wash your mind clean? Well, I can say I felt a very similar way when I watched a video from HiHo Kids titled, "Kids Meet Someone Who's Had an Abortion."
I had an abortion. Oh.
This someone is Amelia Bonow. She's the hashtag Shout Your Abortion lady who pushes for women to be proud of allowing someone to dismember their child in their womb. The HiHo Kids Meet series is meant for kids to meet and interview people with particular points of view. It sounds good on the outset, but some of their videos just seem to be pushing liberal propaganda. I mean, they'll have kids meeting a ventriloquist one episode.
How you doing, Crystal?
And then they'll have them meet a drag queen the next.
Everybody should try drag at least once. It's really fun.
Even kids?
Yeah.
But this video was centered around kids meeting someone who had an abortion and was attempting to portray it as a harmless process that was no big deal.
You go to the doctor and they put this little straw inside of your cervix and then inside of your uterus, and then they just suck the pregnancy out. And it was like a crappy dentist appointment or something.
It's interesting she says the doctor just sucks the pregnancy out. I think she forgot to mention they rip the limbs off these babies and they're fighting their best they can to remain alive. This is just another example of the great lengths these people are willing to go to cover an actually horrific procedure. It is nothing like a crappy dentist appointment, especially for the child whose life you just snuffed out. It's by far the opposite. There is no way around that unless you lie.
Were you reckless at the time?
I mean, I wouldn't really say that I was being reckless. Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just don't do that in the moment. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I'm glad.
Now, I've noticed people never want to admit when they've been reckless when it's quite obvious they've been reckless. Think about it. You had sex with someone who you said did not wear a condom, you got pregnant, and you're surprised? You then decide you don't want to be a mother, so you hire a legal hitman to take your child out, literally out of your womb, and you claim you weren't reckless. Right.
Do we want people to just have all those babies?
No.
So what do we do with them?
Put them up for adoption.
Now, that's a pretty responsible suggestion from a kid.
I feel like if I am forced to create life, I have lost the right to my own life. I should be the one to decide if my body creates a life.
This particular conversation between she and the young man took an even, how do you say, weirder turn when she asked him about what he thought about what God would say.
If I were to say, I think like he's fine with it because there are still babies being born. What do you think God thinks about abortion?
I think it's all part of God's plan.
If she really thinks this is a part of God's plan, then I'm gonna assume she's talking about the god Moloch, who Canaanites would sacrifice their firstborn children to by burning them on the hands or the abdomen of Moloch's metal statue.
I think it's all part of God's plan.
Right.
To me, the phrase pro-life is propaganda because often the people that say that don't want to take care of people who have babies that they can't afford and then are totally poor. They want to deprive people of access to healthcare, and I'm just like, that's not, you guys aren't pro-life. I'm pro-life.
Wow, she's pro-life? I just don't believe anyone who pushes for you to shout your abortion and then claims they are pro-life is really an honest person that you can trust to give good info, especially when it comes to talking with kids.
I'm pro-life.
Right. Well, that's all I have for you today, folks. Be sure to show us support on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and we'll continue to give you the content you're looking for. Until next time, I'm Ferlin Webster Jr. with MRC-TV.